Hey, fact lovers! Welcome back to another round of wild, mind-blowing truths. If you thought parts 1 through 4 were unbelievable, wait until you hear these. From flying fish to cosmic mysteries, this episode has it all. We're about to dive into 20 more facts that sound completely fake but are 100% true. Let's jump right in. First up, did you know there are fish that can fly? That's right. Flying fish don't just jump out of the water, they glide. Using their specially adapted pectoral fins, they can soar over the ocean's surface for hundreds of feet, sometimes reaching heights of over 4 feet. They do this mainly to escape predators lurking below. So basically, they invented flight, but only when they're in a hurry to get away. It's an incredible survival mechanism that looks like something straight out of a fantasy movie. Next, let's talk about an animal that's basically solar-powered. The Elysia chlorotica, a type of sea slug, is a master of biological theft. When it eats algae, it doesn't just digest it. Instead, it steals the chloroplasts, the tiny powerhouses that perform photosynthesis. It then incorporates these chloroplasts into its own cells, allowing it to generate energy directly from sunlight, just like a plant. It can survive for months just by sunbathing. It's a tiny, solar-powered animal-plant hybrid. How cool is that? Moving from the ocean to outer space, there's a planet in our solar system that spins sideways. While most planets, including Earth, rotate like a spinning top, Uranus is tilted on its side at an angle of about 98 degrees. This means it essentially rolls along its orbital path around the sun. This extreme tilt results in some of the most bizarre seasons in the solar system. For 42 years, one pole faces the sun in constant daylight, while the other is plunged into a 42-year-long winter night. Imagine a summer that lasts for decades. Back on Earth, let's talk about the incredible senses of sharks. We all know they're great hunters, but their sense of smell is truly next level. A shark can detect a single drop of blood in about 25 gallons of water. That's like finding one specific drop in a medium-sized fish tank. They can even smell it from hundreds of meters away, allowing them to pinpoint the location of potential prey with astonishing precision. It is no wonder they've been the apex predators of the ocean for millions of years. Now for a creature with a superpower straight out of a comic book. Meet the wood frog. These amazing amphibians can survive being frozen completely solid during the winter. When temperatures drop, their heart stops beating, their breathing ceases, and ice crystals form throughout their body. A special glucose compound in their cells acts like a natural antifreeze, protecting their vital organs from damage. Then, when spring arrives and the ice thaws, they miraculously come back to life, hop away, and continue their business. It's cryogenic survival, nature style. From freezing cold to boiling hot, let's visit Frying Pan Lake in New Zealand. This isn't your average lake. It's actually one of the world's largest hot springs, with water temperatures reaching up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 93 degrees Celsius. The steam rising from its surface makes it look like a giant bubbling cauldron. It's heated by geothermal vents from deep within the Earth. Obviously, you can't go for a swim here, but it's a stunning and powerful reminder of our planet's geothermal energy. All right, a quick reminder of one of nature's weirdest and most wonderful facts. Wombats have cube-shaped poop. Yes, you heard that right. And there's a brilliant reason for it. Wombats have poor eyesight, so they mark their territory by stacking their droppings on rocks and logs. The cubic shape prevents the pellets from rolling away, ensuring their territorial markers stay put. It's a surprisingly clever bit of natural engineering from nature's little architects. Let's dive back into the deep sea, a place full of mysteries and light. Many deep-sea jellyfish are bioluminescent, meaning they can produce their own light. They use this ability for a variety of reasons: to startle predators, to lure unsuspecting prey, or even to communicate with each other in the pitch-black darkness of the deep ocean. It creates a mesmerizing light show that turns the abyss into a galaxy of glowing creatures, way cooler than any party lights. Think about the oldest thing you've ever seen. A building? A piece of art? How about a tree that was alive before the pyramids were even built? The oldest known living tree is a bristlecone pine named Methuselah, located in California. It's estimated to be over 4,150 years old. It has stood witness to the rise and fall of entire civilizations, silently growing through millennia of human history. These ancient trees are true living monuments. Long before humans invented agriculture, some ants were already expert farmers. Leafcutter ants don't actually eat the leaves they so diligently carry back to their nests. Instead, they use the leaves to cultivate a special type of fungus in vast underground gardens. They carefully tend to their crops, providing them with fresh leaves and weeding out any competing fungi. This fungus is their primary food source. It's an incredible example of a symbiotic relationship that has existed for millions of years. Time for a little chemistry lesson. There are metals so reactive that they literally explode when they come into contact with water. Alkali metals like sodium and potassium are a prime example. When you drop a piece of pure sodium into water, it reacts violently, producing hydrogen gas and so much heat that the gas ignites, causing a fiery explosion. It's a dramatic and powerful reaction that proves why you should always pay attention in chemistry class. Let's talk about sloths. They're famous for being incredibly slow, but there's one place where they're surprisingly speedy: the water. On land, a sloth's average speed is a sluggish 0.15 miles per hour. But in the water, they can swim about 3 times faster than they can walk. Their long arms are perfect for paddling, and their slow metabolism allows them to hold their breath for extended periods. So, don't underestimate the slow ones, especially if there's a river nearby. Imagine being able to regrow a damaged heart. For zebrafish, it's a reality. If a zebrafish's heart is injured, it can fully regenerate the damaged tissue, restoring its heart to perfect working condition in just a matter of weeks. Scientists are fascinated by this ability and are studying the genetic and cellular mechanisms behind it, hoping to one day unlock similar regenerative capabilities to help treat heart conditions in humans. Have you ever seen a pink lake? They exist. Lake Hillier in Western Australia is famous for its vibrant bubblegum pink color. This stunning phenomenon isn't caused by pollution, but by a type of algae called Dunaliella salina, which produces a red pigment called beta-carotene in the high salinity water. From above, the contrast between the pink lake, the green forest, and the blue ocean is absolutely breathtaking. Most birds can fly forward, but only one can fly backward. Hummingbirds are the masters of aerial agility. Thanks to their unique wing structure, which allows them to rotate their wings in a full circle, they can hover in place, fly straight up, down, sideways, and even backward. They are tiny, mesmerizing acrobats of the avian world, beating their wings up to 80 times per second to achieve these incredible feats of flight. Let's consider the sheer scale of the largest animal on Earth. A blue whale's heart is the size of a small car and weighs nearly 400 pounds. Its main artery, the aorta, is so wide that a full-grown human could comfortably swim through it. It's hard to even comprehend a circulatory system that massive. It just goes to show how truly gigantic these magnificent creatures are. How do you taste your food? With your tongue, right? Well, butterflies do it a little differently. They taste with their feet. Butterflies have chemoreceptors on their feet that allow them to sense the chemical composition of different plants. When a butterfly lands on a leaf, it can instantly taste it to determine if it's the right type of plant to lay its eggs on, ensuring its caterpillars will have a food source when they hatch. Did you know that our sun makes a sound? The sun is a turbulent ball of hot gas, and all of that roiling and churning creates intense sound waves that vibrate through it. These vibrations are at a frequency far too low for the human ear to hear, but scientists at NASA were able to take data from solar observatories and convert these vibrations into audible sound. In a way, the sun is constantly singing a deep, cosmic song across the solar system. Here's a fact that sounds like a superhero power. The pistol shrimp has one of the fastest and most powerful punches in the animal kingdom. It can snap its specialized claw shut so quickly, in less than a millisecond, that it creates a cavitation bubble. This bubble collapses with a loud snap and a flash of light, producing a shock wave that stuns or kills its prey. The temperature inside the bubble briefly reaches thousands of degrees Celsius. It's a tiny sniper with a sonic weapon. And for our final fact, let's bring it back to you. Right now, as you're watching this, you are shedding about 600,000 particles of skin every single hour. That adds up to millions of skin cells every day. Most of this is completely invisible to the naked eye, but it accumulates as the majority of dust in our homes. We are all essentially walking, talking clouds of our former selves, constantly renewing our skin. And that's it. 20 more unbelievable facts to fill your brain with wonder. Which one surprised you the most? The pink lake, the backward flying hummingbirds, or the exploding metals? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, please smash that like button and subscribe for part 6. Thanks for watching.